Welcome into the March Madness Studios. DZ, Jack, and Javon here with you for the second time since 2019. Purdue, they're marching on into the Elite Eight. And heading into this one, it was all about Ryan Nembhard and Zach Edey, that Canadian battle. And Zach Edey, who he was monstrous in his first game of the tournament. He was monstrous in his second game of the tournament. And game three was the same, Jack.
Well, you know, and you look at Purdue, they dominated. Gonzaga had points in the paint. They had 42 points in the paint, a big reason why. Obviously, Zach Edey doing a great job establishing position, getting to his sweet spot deep, and his skill level continues to get better. Look, they came out in the second half, Javon, and just pounded them, okay? And they had balance between their inside and their out.
They pounded them, but you look at this play right here in the pick and roll. A lot of Zach Edey's touches were on the move. They were on the roll. They weren't stationary where you can drop into the post and you know, everybody can double team it and jump on his back. Gonzaga can jump on his back. But a lot of those cause so much, open up so much for the rest of this offense because early on, you're bumping him early, you're tagging him early, and because of that help, Braden Smith was able to move the basketball. But then secondly, Zach was doing such a tremendous job of absorbing the bump and continue rolling to the basket. And then there's no coverage for him that low, that deep under the basket because all the defense is above the free throw line. Purdue did a tremendous job of giving him space to work in, and then it's just one-on-one. There's nobody stopping Zach Edey that low, that deep under the basket.
And they're shooting the ball well. Look, they shot north of 40% this year from three. They shot 45% in the game tonight. So if they continue to have that formula, and Braden Smith, 14 points, 15 assists, masterful game, getting everybody involved. Lawyer, a good stretch shooter as well. They understand what their formula is right now.
The team that we saw tonight is the team that we're used to seeing in the regular season. That has been the story with Purdue. Hey, this is how they look when the regular season's going, but in the tournament, things have changed. They look strong in all three of their games so far. Is this the year that we believe, Javon?
I think it could be. I think it should be. And I think it dates back to last year, and they know they're not invincible right now, right? They got an early exit last year, and coming into this tournament right now, I think the game plan and the idea is win every moment, right? Win the shoot-around, win the practice, win the film session, win the warm-up, and just understanding that you are going to be the hunted every time you step on that floor, not just Zach Edey, but the rest of that team. And They've accepted that, and with that, they've gone out there, they've applied it, they've played, and when you have that mentality that I'm gonna, win that film session, win the practice, win the shoot around, you go into the game and you execute at that pace. You've already seen what the defense is throwing at you, and now you're just going through the motions because I know, a double team's coming, so I know all of my counters defensively, our rotation, everybody's on a string, and I think that's where Purdue has looked the best this year is that they just are cohesive and there's some chemistry there.
Yeah, Zach Edey looking strong, Purdue looking even stronger. Watch out for them in this tournament.